Recording.
Okay. Did you know that a dog's sense of smell can allow them to sniff out a human up to under 12 feet underground? If I asked any of you to do that, you'd look at me crazy, because it just can't be done. But dogs having such a sensitive sense of smell compared to us make for perfect aids to law enforcement. In grammar school, police officers would always come and give demonstrations, and I always wondered what types of training the dogs had to go through. I've done a lot of research on this subject to properly inform you all today. By the end of my speech, you'll know what types of dogs are used and the types of training processes that they go through. First, I'll begin by telling you which breeds of dogs are typically used as police dogs. There are two dogs most commonly used as police dogs. The first are German Shepherds, and these are the ones that most commonly come to your head when you think of a police dog. They're used for their size, their keen intelligence, and their work ethic. These dogs are extremely athletic and capable of being aggressive if necessary. They became more popular around in the 1970s when these dogs were used as crowd control for law enforcement. The second commonly used dog is the Belgian Malinois. These dogs are similar to German Shepherds, but sleeker and smaller. These dogs are hardworking, and they're known for their high endurance, intelligence, and speed and agility. They're normally used as sheep herding dogs. And other breeds that can be used as police dogs are Labrador Retrievers, Beagles, Pit Bulls, and Bloodhounds, but just not as common as the first two. Now that I've told you which breeds are used as police dogs, I'll shed some light on the types of training that they go through. Police dogs go through three main training procedures. The first is basic obedience training. This training can be compared to the training most people go through with their own dogs. The dog must be able to understand basic commands like sitting and barking, and they must be able to respond to commands within a millisecond. These dogs must be capable of controlling themselves no matter what the circumstances, and their handler must be able to control how aggressive they are at any moment. Okay, so now I'm going to show a video to give you an idea of how attentive they need to be.
Aww. Aw.
Okay, that's all I'm going to show, just to give you an idea. The second training process that these police dogs go through is endurance and agility training. These dogs go through obstacle courses where they run up stairs or jump fences or climb up walls. Another video. I'm just going to skip around a little because it's like, takes them a while to like get to what they're doing.
the dog sensory
example of agility training. And the third and final training step for these dogs is specialty training. This training prepares them for the actual work they will be doing when on duty. These dogs can be trained to sniff out bombs, sniff out drugs, find people by scent, whether dead or alive, and find suspects and bite them if necessary. Drug training, for example, is actually just a simple reward system. These dogs have a toy, and they connect that toy with the scent of what they're looking for. So first they'll give the dog, say, like a towel, and he'll play with it, and then they'll wrap like the drugs in the towel or put the scent in it and then hide it. So then when he goes to look for it, he's not looking for drugs. It's not like they like drugs or anything, but he's just looking for the toy. So then once he finds it, they let him play with it. So he thinks it's like a game. He doesn't even know what he's doing really. Okay, so now I'm going to show you two videos. One is an example of a dog looking for a person, and one is an example of attack training.
Oh. Wow.
That is so scary to me. I would never want that to happen.
Thank you. Oh, good job. Whoa.
Okay. And then in the next video you're going to see, the dog is told to find someone who's in a barrel by their scent, and you'll notice in the video when he runs past a bunch of people, he doesn't react to them at all, and they're taught this because if there is a big group of people around, they can't get distracted easily. They have to focus on what they're actually meant to do. So as you can see, he doesn't acknowledge them at all. And then when he finds what he's looking for, he'll scratch at it and let his owner know that he found it. So in conclusion, police dogs make great aids to law enforcement. Their sense of smell allows them to sniff out things that we never could, and their speed allows them to search a larger area much faster than humans can. From the breed of dog to the types of training that they go through, it's easy to see that police dogs are extremely hardworking, which is why they are so successful at what they do. I hope that this presentation has opened your eyes to see just how much of an asset police dogs really are. Thank you.